Hi everyone, it's Kirei here with another process video for Bramble Fox. And I am using the fabulous summery themed July Fox box for my layout. And I'm using some of the title Perspectives, Sweet Summer Fun, and the Paper Snips number 30 that come with the Fox box plus subscription. I've pulled out the Paige Evans Blooming Wild collection. I like the sort of bright colours, and I have three photos of my nephews, and they're playing outside, and they're quite bright photos. So I wanted something bright to go with that, and I rather like the alphabet paper. So I gutted the centre. Now, the reason I gutted the centre and kept the outer, I actually thought initially I was going to use it as a frame, but I changed my mind and went for the using the center and just layering that up with the other sort of greeny pattern paper that you can see there on the right. So I've distressed the edges with my scissors, and I've used my scissors this time because it's sort of when you use your scissors, it often nicks the paper a little bit, and I just wanted it to be a little bit more distressed than just using my distressing tool. So I've done that, though I did manage to snip slice a piece into it over on the right there, but that's okay. I can make it work. Okay, just making sure that's centered on my white cardstock background. I'm sort of just really sort of curling up those edges. And then I'm going to bring in the green pattern paper, and I'm just working out. Oh, I've got someone next to me. I'm actually away at a retreat, and I'm managing to film this while I'm there. I don't always like to because it's not the same as doing it at home. Your lighting's never the same. So apologies because it is a bit darker over on the right. And also my camera is on a more on a mount that can get knocked, or if the table gets knocked, I guess it gets a little bit wobble. So apologies for that if we have any of that. So yeah, so I have someone right next to me there. So I'm just doing the same with the green pattern paper, distressing those edges and really just sort of lifting those up, curling up the corners and just sort of adding some little sort of tears and that into the sides of it. And again, I actually nicked the top part there, I think, a little more, but that's okay. And then I can get that one stuck down, and that's sort of really my background. And then I can build and add my photos and embellishments from there. So I'm just making sure I'm happy with where that is. And then I'm just, yeah, adding that really sort of distressed edge look. So I bring in my three photos. Now, they're not exactly the same. They look it, but they're not quite the same. Each of them is slightly different. Of my nephews just playing outside in a little park next to our house after barbecue that we had last summer. So they've been sat there waiting to be scrapped. So I thought, right, this is perfect. Oh, there we go. That's Lisa Fonseca next to me. I think she's talking. You can see her hand gestures going there. And then I've pulled out the tag paper, and I'm just picking out a couple of the tags that I want to pop in. So I've got the sort of leafy green tag and then a pink patterned tag, and I'm pulling in another small brighter pink tag here. And then I'm going to just layer those up behind my three photos. Really just as a decorative element. I'm not going to add any journaling or anything like that. I do add the journaling just to the bottom of the layout later. So just making sure I'm happy where all that's sitting with my three perspectives and the photos. So of course I've got to stress the edges of the tags as well. So I'll do that to each of them. And then I will punch holes in the top, and I will add some thread through each of the tags, just some little loops, just in coordinating threads. And I've done that now. There we go. So just added some pink and some green threads, and then I'm just sort of sticking those together because I'm happy with how they sit. And then I can get my photos on. I do have to trim just a little bit off the bottoms because otherwise it was going to keep below the photo. I'm adding some foam pads to the top of my photos, and then they'll stick flat on the bottom. So just get those into position. and then I can start to build up the sort of embellishments. Now with the paper snips, I'd already pre-cut actually the paper snips, so they're all sat there on the left, the ones that I thought I would use. So I've got some of the word phrases, I've got a couple of ice creams, and there's also a little blue tab divider. So I'll work on those in a little bit, but here I'm just getting the perspective stuck down. So I've got the sweet in that lovely lime green, and then I'm adding the summer. So I love this white outline, and then you've got all the coloured letters to stick in. I mean, you could use them as two individual if you like, but I really liked all the colours, and that's why that alphabet paper, I really sort of like that mixed colour alphabet at the back, because I felt like it worked with the mixed colours in the summer fun title that I'm going to add. And then there we go. I normally pull off all of the protective backings beforehand. There's something about it actually that's quite satisfying. I don't know about you, but about pulling all the protective backings off perspectives when you get them. And I'd obviously forgotten to do that one. Okay, so I'm just adding in the individual letters, and I'm just working out which way round I want those two M's in regards to colours. So I'm fiddling away there. So made a decision, and I can get those stuck in. And then we've got our title on. So sweet summer fun. So yeah, I really, really love that the coloured inserts with the white outline. And I thought that worked perfectly. I've also got actually another piece from the July Fox box, and it just has on it blue skies. It's like a little word phrase bar, if you like, and it's in that teal colour. I've just added that to the top of the layout. Now, at the moment, I've just taken the paper snips. They're the sort of phrases, and I've sort of added them round the outside of the alphabet paper. But I'm not sure that I quite like it, and I actually do change that. So here we go. I've got more of the ephemera sort of popped in. So this is the coordinating ephemera from the Paige Evans Blooming Wild collection. So just adding a few elements there. I'm adding in, there we go. I'm just sticking down that perspective at the top there that says blue skies, because it definitely was blue skies, as you can see from my photos. And then I'm just starting to add in some more of the word phrases. So I'm just actually sort of tucking them into that cluster at the top, as well as the two ice creams. They're just added those now. And then I've actually cut some more of the tabs. There were some more tabs on the paper snips, and there I've got an orange, a pink, a yellow, and then that sort of pale blue. And I actually just added one each to each side of the alphabet paper, and sort of tucked them in under where there was those sort of torn areas on that alphabet background. And I like that actually better than actually just adding the words around it. So I'm pretty much done really. This is just, I've just decided I'm going to add a few more words. I've got enjoy, sun and laughter that I'm going to tuck in there. But I've also added weekend vibes, outdoors and today. And they're just perfect to just tuck into those embellishment clusters. Here we go. Here's my final layout. I hope you've enjoyed the process video and you'll get some inspiration from it. Here are the close-ups of the fabulous perspectives, the sweet summer fun and the blue skies, and you can see those paper snips there too. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in my next process video soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.